Swarm family, Coach Spenser here. Hope y'all are doing as well as possible as we go through these difficult times right now. I'm with you guys. My season's on hold right now as well, but we can still use this as an opportunity to learn, as an opportunity to grow. I was lucky enough to have John ask if I'd supply some pitching instruction as we can put this out to you over social media, whereas, we can't be on the field right now, but we can still be working on our craft. So each week I'm just going to cover, simple things when it comes to pitching, whether it's pitch grips, pickoffs, PFPs, pitching fielding practice, for those who don't know that, as well as, mechanics. We'll keep it real simple, but I'm going to add what I'd like to call, a pro tip, okay? Whether it's, a simple adjustment of fingers, adjustment of feet, or maybe it's a different concept, a concept maybe you guys haven't even heard of before that I've been lucky enough to pick up along my journey. So, each week we'll kind of build on things here and there and introduce a new topic and kind of go on from there. This week we're just going to talk about pitch grips. Okay, we're going to keep it real simple, fastball and changeup only. Right now, that's all you guys should be worried about. As we get older, we can start developing a nice little hook, slider, split finger, whatever. But right now, we really need to focus on that fastball changeup. So we'll talk simple, real simple, four-seam fastball. Everybody knows this. This is the grip you learn from the moment you pick up a baseball, right? The concept behind a four-seam fastball, you have four seams catching the air. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's 4 different seams catching that air, allowing that baseball to move the direction you want it to, depending on our axis, but that's a topic for another time. That's going to be your straight, true fastball, okay? Now, when we talk 2-seam grip, okay, so we have our 4-seam grip, and then we can turn that baseball in on our 2-seam grip. Now, the difference, we're throwing this baseball with 2 seams catching the air, okay? This pitch is meant to have a little bit more action, not be as true with only 2 seams instead of 4 going in the direction we want it to. Okay, the concept of a 2-seam for a righty is to be out and run away. A lefty, out and run away to this side. Okay, this is a control pitch. All right, this is something we want to master, that 4-seam, before we can go to our 2-seam to control even more movement. Okay, now when we go into the changeup, rule of thumb, if you're a 4-seam guy, straight 4-seam fastballs, we want to, when we're starting to learn this changeup grip, we want to start with a 4-seam grip. Okay, we want to have that same feel from our connection points from our fastball as to our changeup. Okay, we also want that pitch looking the same coming out of our hand. Okay, more deception for the hitter. 2-seam guys throw a lot of 2 seams. Rather than being 4-seam, we're going to run those connection points right onto a 2-seam and come down the sides. Okay, same thing as the 4-seam concept. We want that pitch to look just like our 2-seam coming out, just be a little bit slower with a little bit extra deception. Now, here's the pro tip I'll introduce. You've had a lot of coaches tell you, here's this grip, try this grip, move it over here, throw this grip. Why? Don't understand why it's not working. Have you ever had a coach ask you which grip's comfortable? Okay, I was lucky enough to have a pitching coach who gave me a grip. He said, how's that feel in your hand? Is that comfortable? I said, no, it's not. He said, okay, well, let's move it. Okay, so this was the grip that I had, but just didn't feel comfortable. He said, let's move it. Now does it feel comfortable? Yes. And this is the changeup I've thrown ever since. Okay, we have sensors in our hands that tell us what feels good. Okay, whether you have a good grip or you don't have a good grip. That's telling you, that's feedback up here. If you don't have something that feels good in your hand, you think we're going to be able to throw that pitch very well? Odds probably not in our favor there. Okay, we got to make sure that that grip that we have is the most comfortable one we can throw. Okay, so while you're sitting at home, grab the baseball. Whether it's a fastball grip with the horseshoe closed or the horseshoe open, what feels more comfortable? When we have a grip that's comfortable in our hand, that's when we're going to be successful with that pitch. All right, guys, well, that's all I got for you today. Each week we'll build. I'm with you guys. I'm here to help. If you guys need anything from me, feel free to comment, ask any questions, get my contact information, reach out to me or John, whoever, and I'm here to help you guys. All right, so each week I'll be seeing you, and hopefully get to see you guys in person soon.
1, 2, 1, 2.